Welcome to Alternative. I'm William Cook. We got two new singles from Real Friends pop punk group. I believe they're from what? Chicago, Illinois. At least that's what their Instagram's telling me here. I'm gonna dive into the single in 2 seconds, but if you kept an eye on any of my recent videos, you might notice that my quality is looking a little bit better now. I'm not gonna dive into too much of the nitty-gritty about it all, but I was really struggling with video quality. I finally got it to around where I'd like it as a guy who films with his iPhone and uses this pretty cheap little setup to run things here. I'm not tech savvy, and I've been just stressing myself out really experimenting with these different settings through my OBS, which you use to make these reaction videos, at least I do. After many, I could say hours, many hours of trial and error, I finally have settled on something I'm pretty satisfied here, at least quality-wise. When it comes to the playback, there might be the slightest bit of lag, but I'm hoping that we'll be able to get through this without any big noticeable lags. But yes, happy to have the video quality sorted out, and happy to have some Real Friends back in my life. Now, it's a really big deal with Real Friends right now. If you're a fan of the band, then I'm sure you're aware that they used to have a different lead singer in Dan Lambton, I think is how you say his last name. They got rid of Dan. They parted ways after their last album in, what was that, 2018, I want to say, 2018's Composure. And I believe they had some, interpersonal conflicts. Dan had some of his own issues, and they just decided to part ways. And now they've got a new vocalist. And as a fan of a band, to see them take on a new vocalist, that's always a huge change. I can't think of too many bands I know that go through a total change-up of their sole frontman, so it's really exciting to check out this new chapter with the band. We got the 2 new songs. I'm going to be listening to watching the music video for Nervous Wreck. We also got a song, Storyteller. A little bit about this new singer. Cody is the name, and it looks like, the vocalist Cody Marraro joined the band in spring of last year, and ever since they've been constantly writing, recording, refining, and planning for this day. So they're really hyping it up, and this better be a good one. I'm very excited to dive on in. Real Friends, I've checked out pretty much everything they've released since about, they had their first EP in around 2011. Alternative Press Magazine caught me onto these guys, and I haven't been a fan of everything, but over the years, 2014's Maybe This Place Is the Same and We're Just Changing really, it gave me a couple songs that have stuck with me, with Cover You Up and notably Loose Ends, an incredible track, one of my all-time favorites in like the pop punk genre. The Home Inside My Head from 2016, Empty Picture Frames would be the big takeaway off of that one. Scared to Be Alone, I definitely vibe with that as well. Lots of good stuff off this. I'm pretty sure Mess was a good one as well. And then in 2018, Composure with the single From the Outside, one of their catchiest, most bubblegum type of hits for sure. So fair to say, even though I don't spend too much time going back to Real Friends here, they've been a great band for me over the years, and it's gonna be weird hearing them with a new singer. So let's dive on in. Real Friends, Nervous Wreck. Here we go. Hi, Cody. Trying to imagine Dan singing this. And I can see it. I can see Dan on this. Dan had a lot of personality in his delivery, right? This guy's got a bit more of a hoarse kind of sound here. A little more gruff. But, yeah, Dan had his own gruffness to him. Scratchiness, kind of. Very raw kind of feel. Yeah, you know, your straightforward, catchy, pop rock kind of hook. Cool. Well, damn, there we have it, you know? What do you think? What do you think of the new singer, Cody? Nice looking guy. They're all nice looking guys, aren't they? Yeah, sounded like a solid, safe bet to return with. It's a big deal when you're a band after, you know, you've got your solid fan base, your following, and you got rid of your lead singer, the voice that defines your music. He's gone, you bring in this new guy, and what are you gonna come back and show us here? And that's what they chose. And we got Storyteller as well, which I'll be diving into on my own time here. And I'd say at the end of it all, and at its core, that song does hold on to the Real Friends sound, which wasn't on an instrumental level anything too notable for me as like, oh yeah, that's Real Friends. You take away the vocals, you hear that, and you hear Real Friends. I find Real Friends and a lot of music I listen to is really defined by the frontman, by the singer. And you can really feel the hardship in Dan's lyrics. I think of Loose Ends, and that song is just so, to me, it's just like the pinnacle of their sound and the kind of center of what Real Friends is all about, this kind of self-deprecating, tormented pop rock, pop punk style. And you believed it with Dan. I look at this guy, what were they singing about here? I mean, it's called Nervous Wreck, and I've been more or less a nervous wreck. I'm staying in, I'm out of it, to Ghost of My Reflection, I want to see me again. I feel like, as a fan, you get to know Dan, and you hear Dan sing that, and you're like, yeah, Dan. I believe you. This guy I look at, and I mean, again, I don't even think Dan even wrote all the songs, did he, right? And I would say that's probably the same case here. I believe it's one of the other members who does most of the lead songwriting for these guys. And that's the thing with Real Friends. Just, it's still the band, Dan was not Real Friends. He was the voice of the band, and it is going to be tough to adjust to a new singer here, but sounds good. And they're still pumping out, sounds like very sticky pop rock tunes. And I can definitely say from the first listen there, this is going to be one that will have me coming back for more listens, and sounds at least like a very catchy song. Might not break the barrier of being completely gut-wrenching or too powerful, but that has its hook, no doubt about it. So Real Friends, great to have you back. I'm excited to check out Storyteller, and you better have an album coming for us this year. Thank you, Real Friends, and thank you for checking this out. Love a thumbs up if you liked what you saw. Hit the subscribe for more alternative content, and leave your thoughts in the comments below. Let me know what you thought about the new Real Friends single. I'd love to chat. I'll see you next time.